Your mind is being altered by stoned ape theories with
Hubo,
Kapowski,
and the Dude.
a podcast where we alter our perception of reality and discuss the meaning of life on this pale blue dot.
My state, primate. My state, primate. I stay.
22.
Pretty fucking sure.
I don't know.
Well, I literally just titled the file 22 because there is a 21.
We totally
so
know what we're doing.
As long as my count is right,
I like
which
how
I haven't been told otherwise.
Okay.
on the
We
last
should be
episode,
good.
I was like, I know what episode this is. And then
Yeah.
we come into this one, I'm like, not quite sure.
Gotta add one here. This is where it gets tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My basic math
we're
skills are
professionals. We're
pretty
professionals.
trying.
We've been doing this for a little bit,
For
trying
a
to
little
figure
bit,
it
bro.
out.
You know how crazy it's going to be when we get to 100.
I just want to crack that nut. Like, you know, like I feel
I
like
do.
we
I
haven't
want to crack
figured
that
it
nut
out.
too, dude.
I feel like we
sometime.
haven't figured out quite how to make this work the way that we want it to work.
Some point.
You know what I'm saying? At some point, it has
We'll have
to,
a studio.
We have to reach that fucking tipping point. You know what I'm saying?
We're getting there.
We're getting there,
We
yeah.
found our flow. Like the
Bro, we
episodes
figured-
are getting better and easier. And it's
Every-
starting
It is
to-
frigid as fuck up here.
I know,
Dude,
dude.
I feel
you
great.
See
My hands are
what the
so
fuck are we
cold.
wearing
just
right
put,
now?
Just put
it's
them
so
in the pocket.
comfy.
I have wet, soggy boots on. It doesn't help
Damn.
at all.
Yeah. So,
I have perfectly dry feet.
I've got bare feet, but they're fine.
Bro, you are
For those of you who
fucking
care
animal.
about our tender
Yeah.
little feetsies,
Well,
Mhm.
listen. Yeah. So my girl's mom is insane.
look at the
in a
the
good
bottom
way,
of the frame.
in a bad way, but a good way, and bought everyone in the family.
Comfy. Shout out Comfy.
Yeah.
The Comfy.
Yeah, she bought
Shout out
everyone
the
in the
Comfy.
family, and I mean that's like 10 of these at least.
Bro, where's
Bought
mine?
one for everybody.
How much are these?
Is there
a
another
piece?
one down-
I
Downstairs?
don't know. Probably 60, 80, 100. No, we only got 2 of them. I don't know how much they are, but I think they're at least. I know they're above 40.
It's like if the Snuggie was dope.
Right? That's exactly how I feel about it.
The Snuggie was far too big.
As an owner of a Snuggie and of one of these.
Oh shit! Cross comparison.
This is way fucking better.
Looks
I rock
better.
this shit all the time. Like it is my go-to. Like in the winter, it's my go-to. Just lounge
I want
around the
one.
house. Like the moment I know,
I'm feeling it. Hella.
the moment I know I don't have to do any work, this is what I put on. I'm like, oh, I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting around for the rest of the night. All right. And then these are so big that like my move is like if my feet get cold, because I don't like to just put on shoes like a sane human being would. I just fucking go cross-legged and fucking cover everything, and it just makes a nice little igloo.
They look
warmth.
like the perfect hoodie for like any sort of body high. Honestly,
Yeah, that
Like,
too.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
could see somebody just like I could feel myself melting in one of those right
Yeah,
now.
I've got trapped on mushrooms in one of these.
Yo, so fucking episode 22. You
Crazy.
said.
Yeah.
We got Deuce.
Deuce.
So anybody who is out there who's still listening or pays attention to us,
Our subs have
At
actually
all?
grown.
Yeah?
our subs have
Bro,
grown.
we're getting
shit.
a little bit of a following. It's
Oh,
actually kind of
shit.
insane.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah. Well, we didn't actually talk about
steady grinding.
fucking us going up and doing stand up again because Brendog came up.
Whoa.
whoa.
Oh,
everything
fucking
good?
it up.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, we're good.
All right.
But yeah, you and
Sorry.
Brendog went and did stand up.
Yeah, he did much better at stand up than that.
Awesome.
Yeah. No, it was great, dude. We put our names in the bucket and both got called.
Awesome.
And both got called. And it
Imagine.
was like fucking clandestine the way this shit went down too. Because one of the other comics made, some fucking, morbid like suicide reference, and then like brought up Marilyn Manson. And I was like, fuck yeah.
Nice.
As soon as he said Marilyn Manson, I knew I was
Like,
like,
I've got
fuck.
half my bits covered.
At that point, like I went up because I had that little bit about
Yeah.
some Marilyn Manson level body modifications
Yeah.
in order to suck your own dick. And
You
dude,
know,
as soon as he
normal
said
shit that
that,
happens
dude,
every day.
I got excited and I went and I started like going over my material because I fucking knew that I was about to get called up and legit, yeah, we both got like called up, and dude, he like gave me the
conjured
Rocky
it.
theme. He gave me the Rocky theme as I was going up too. Oh, dude, it was so good. And so I went up and I was like, I was so hyped. I way hyped myself up. Forgot to take my jacket off because I like wore a specific shirt. Dude, I get up there, fire off my first joke. It went hella good, but then midway through, I realized that I had fucked up and I flubbed my line, even though the joke still hit. And I was like, "Fuck!" And so I went blank, and then I like had to recover. But I guess it didn't look like it felt.
Yeah,
And
it's all just like it's all improv.
And so it's been hella good to have the recordings to be able to see.
Just go back on your material.
Yeah, get that feedback. Yeah.
But
I still haven't. I want to get my shit off, fucking, clean, dude.
Well, you've done this, 2 times being on stage, like legit. So you're doing pretty fucking good for 2 times on stage.
Bro, well, thank you. I appreciate that shit. Damn, because I've been trying and fucking working at this shit, dude. So Brennan came. He said he's like, I grabbed the biggest piece of paper, and so he threw his name in, and so then he got called, and then he goes up and fucking crushes, dude, It was so funny. And
Maniac.
like midway through, he's like, oh yeah, shit, like fucking. What's happening? Like, what? How much time do I get? And then, it was funny. He kept it going. But we had a fucking blast, dude. It was hella good.
Yeah, I had a blast, man.
Yeah.
Be fun to actually prepare something and go. Yeah.
Yeah. For real. God damn, it is cold. Are you cold?
Hey, you gotta
too?
get it
Spooky
down.
month
I
is
know.
officially over. No more Spooktober.
Oh yeah, we are in a new month.
November.
November.
Yeah.
Now it's Christmas time for everybody.
Is anybody doing No Nut November? I failed this morning.
No,
Yeah.
not even gonna lie. Literally, first minute in, I already was cock in hand. Fucking trying to post a nut.
Like I woke up this morning with morning wood in hand.
No, and then I got a call from the homie, and he's like, "You do No Nut November?" And I'm like, I don't think so, homie. I already failed." No, and then everybody else had already failed too.
Nice.
I think everybody gets a pass on the first day, and then you get to commit.
Well, unless you realize what day it actually is. Do
yeah.
most people
It was-
wake
it
up
was
and
at the
actually
middle of
know?
the night.
Hold on, I got a survey here. Do most people wake up in the morning and actually know what day it is?
I've been
Like,
trying.
of the week, of the month, like what year it
Recently,
is.
in the last little while,
Yes.
yes.
Right?
Normally,
No.
for the majority of my life, fuck no.
Yeah.
But recently, I've been using Google Calendar more to schedule shit.
Yeah.
And so and like in this last week, I've been weirdly asked what day of the week it is an odd amount of times.
Yeah.
And I've known it, so I felt like a fucking wizard. Because usually I can never answer, like, what day of the week it is. I'm like, it's 28th. I'm like, fucking, oh, shit.
Oh yeah. Shit, dude. No way. No, you know me, how like my time blindness bleeds into like calendar blindness.
Today you were talking to that dude and you were like, it's Tuesday. Tuesday? It's Tuesday.
And then he was
right?
like, "Oh, it is Tuesday." And that other guy was like, "Oh God, is it Friday yet?" And I was
feel
like,
like
"No,
a Wednesday."
It's Tuesday. I've confirmed. It's Tuesday." Yep. He's like, "Fuck."
Tuesday?
Ever since we started getting work, I've been like actually paying attention to the days of the week.
Yeah, there you go. And got a girlfriend and have like a schedule to actually try to manage.
Oh, that's some crazy shit, man.
Yeah. He's like, trick or
Speaking
treat.
of- Actually, bro. I got a whole I'm 18 and I went trick or treating. Score. I'm wondering how far I can keep how old I can keep trick or treating. Like, when is the stopping point?
Well, you're
When
going to have to start either shaving your face into interesting stuff or just shaving it off.
Or have kids.
or have
If you
kids.
have kids, then you always go trick-or-treating.
No,
There
I
you
want to
go.
see the look on people's
Until
faces
they have
when I'm
that
like
dilemma.
25,
Yeah, exactly.
with a full beard and be like trick or treat.
Because I'm gonna be honest, bro. I
Trick or treat, bitch.
you know, I had very few gap years of like Like there was like 1 year where I was just fucking too lazy, and then the next year I was like, all right. And this was when I was turning like 16,
After
17,
16,
18.
after
Yeah.
16, it's kind of like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. Well, and there
Even
was
the adults, they start looking at you like,
yeah, and there was
fuck are you doing?
and there was 1 year where like at 17, I think we all like it was like the last like, all right, we'll get some costumes, and we just kind of went to the richest houses and like
Yeah.
it was at that point where
did
we
you
realized,
rage? Were you raging? Were you guys like raging though?
Not
Like
really. It was like
tearing up the neighborhood?
It was
like
a
getting
very
wild?
it was a very mild amount of rage.
Damn, I
Yeah,
raged.
we
white
were
rage?
Bro,
Yeah,
I-
white
I was-
rage?
no, because we were never
This Halloween, I was raging hard.
Yeah, we were
white,
never
white suburban
Yeah, we were
rage?
never really the ragers. We were pretty chilled out. So like we got a little loud.
I had to get restricted on my rage. I had to be held back.
But then we realized, like,
In
you know,
school?
why are
No,
we
not
fucking?
in school. No, on Halloween night, bro. I was going fucking crazy. Somebody gave me some alcohol and I got fucking drunk in my costume. I was just running around shirtless with my swords.
That's
It
hilarious.
was awesome, dude. And because I had swords, every time I'd knock on the door, I'd like threaten them with my swords for candy. It was actually a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Does the
See-
character talk like with a human voice
Yes.
and doesn't make animal noises?
No.
No snorting, no.
No.
See,
Okay.
at 18, that is the way to go trick or treating. And see, and then at 19, then I had my daughter, and then it was just fucking trick or treating again. And then I was like, yeah, I got no gap years. Now I'll be trick or treating again. And then
You're like, yeah,
Hell
put some
yeah.
candy in my
Yeah.
pillowcase.
I was
too.
actually-
listen, my
put some
daughter's
candy in my pillowcase too.
my
Don't be
daughter's
greedy.
two, so I don't even have to do that. My daughter's two; she's not fucking eating it.
Yeah.
I'm not letting her have that much fucking candy. Like
Hell no.
I'll give you a Twizzler, maybe. You're two. You don't need that shit.
Right.
Fucking
Bro, when I was a kid,
But that
my
ex-
candy was my candy.
I can
I went
tell you-
trick or treating for that shit. No.
But
Here's
at
the deal.
two, no.
There was
At
Halloween
two,
nights
no.
where
Like
I was
as she gets
eating
older. Yeah, duh.
half the pillowcase of candy in one night.
Yeah. Oh no, seriously,
Yeah,
every two,
bro.
I did too.
Every child.
This is-
I
until
think
you're
every
sick.
child. Yeah.
I ate candy till I got sick a couple
Yo,
times.
yeah.
This
for
was the
real.
first Halloween where I like
It's your
didn't
first
eat-
true hangover.
I'm an American child. I was an American child.
This is the first
It's your
one
first
I didn't
hangover.
eat more than
Yeah.
10 pieces of candy. I gave my bucket of candy away and picked out like 5 pieces.
yeah,
oh,
damn.
dude. Oh, dude.
Felt like a great donation. I don't need the sugar
No.
anyways, bro.
When-
I can't fuck with it.
I would say about like 6 or 7 is when I got serious about trick or treating because I was like
Serious?
going out on my own. With
I remember
my
there
own
was one
friends.
night where I
you know?
went out in 2 different costumes to get twice the amount of candy
That's
because I
commitment.
thought I was cool as fuck.
That's fucking commitment.
Dude, my go-to was a ninja. I was a ninja for years, several
A
years.
very easy costume to
Yeah,
pull off.
just all black.
yeah.
Just all black. That was my ninja costume, all black with a belt and a bandana.
My go-to was a homeless person or a zombie. They both go super well together. I remember one year I literally cut a hole out in a trash bag, like one of those
and
black
in
trash
Tacoma,
bags.
you don't know
And
if
I just-
it is a homeless person or a zombie. It could
No,
be.
I just threw a trash bag over my body and called
Yeah.
it a day.
One year I went as a prisoner, which for me, with my bare feet, all you have to get is one like white and black fucking striped, like prison
And an
looking
ankle
t-shirt.
chain.
I mean, if you really wanted to, I didn't. I just took a fucking
Ski mask.
pillowcase, right, and a stick. Right, so it looked like I fucking ran or something, and then the prison shit and like my beanie, I already looked like a fucking
Nice.
like it was what I normally wore, just with a prison
No,
shirt
you
over
looked like
it.
you were robbing children in the neighborhood for their candy. That's what
exactly.
you looked like.
Yes, especially, yeah.
And then maybe like the parents found you and roughed you up, and so you look like you got your ass beat by the parents in the neighborhood, and you're just recovering.
People were legitimately there,
like that blood looks real.
and they're like, "Man, they're like, your commitment to this costume is great. You're walking around with no shoes on." And I was like, "Yeah, I know, right? Costume. That's why I'm." Yeah.
I didn't have no shoes on, but for my costume, I didn't have a shirt on, and that was apparently people thought
Okay,
like
you gotta confess.
I
now.
gotta confess.
gotta
I
confess.
did an anime cosplay for this Halloween, and I went as a Demon Slayer character,
Now-
Inosuke. He has like a boar mask and like 2 swords, and he's shirtless, and then he just wears these like really raggedy ass pants.
No, so homie for the whole month was like prepping for this costume.
Oh, yeah.
He's like doing crunches.
No, I worked out for the costume, dude. I chiseled my body for this fucking cosplay.
I'm gonna have a
It was so
six-pack.
fucking cool. And then when I went around the neighborhood, I felt like I had the coolest fucking costume there. Everybody gave me props. Every single door I went to, they were like, "Oh, that's super cool." And then the people who knew, they were like, "Yo, Inosuke, that's dope as shit." And I was like, "Yeah!" I was raging. I was raging hella hard. That and like being drunk at the same time. Great combo.
Yeah, no, when you're drunk and then there's random people screaming at you like, "Yeah!" You're like, "Yeah!" That's half the fun of being drunk is, "Yeah! Yeah!"
When he put on his costume, he was all nervous. So
Oh
like,
no, for sure. I like put a
to
jacket on. I was
hide
like
my
trying to
body.
hide my body, and then I went outside, and it got cold, and like it felt like my body just shrunk, and then I was like, I'm ready.
Well, and yeah, I mean that's legitimately like, yeah, that's what happens to your body when it gets cold. Like if you want to feel ripped, go into the cold.
I was gonna bring my fucking creepy ass mask, dude. I forgot.
Did you have to take it out of my room? Or I think I left it in the living room. I was using it as a prop.
Yeah. I think I
like-
did grab it the other day.
We'll have to
Dude.
bring it on next episode.
We went to the kids' school and did trunk or treat.
You had some kids
Nice.
crying?
No, this mask is so fucking creepy, dude. Like it literally is. It's creepy as shit. It was creeping people out.
It's the one you wore here, right?
Yeah, dude. That
Yeah,
mask
yeah.
is so creepy, dude.
Yeah, no, it's a good one.
It's just pure nightmare fuel.
Well, especially with the way that you can still see your eyes.
Oh,
too,
dude, I have so
behind
many
it.
pictures with that mask on where I'm just like,
Yeah, stare deep,
Yeah,
deep,
deep
into your
And
soul.
it's smiling too.
I
It's
love
so
it. It's such a
fucking-
great mask.
Yeah.
And like when you first got it, it was hella shitty, but then you cut all of the excess out and you made it look hella
cleaned
dope.
it up. Yeah,
It's a good mask.
yeah, hella fun. Brendog threw a mask on. We had a little skeleton, mask.
boy.
Dude, I figured out my daughter is greedy as shit. When,
Yeah.
like the buckets of candy, just fucking no shame, 2 fistfuls, wham,
Bro, I
wham.
felt-
Oh, that's
Takes
instincts. That's
just-
kids' instincts.
I
like-
felt greedy as
It
shit.
doesn't matter what's in those buckets. Any kid
no,
you present a
exactly.
kid with, it could be Legos, it could be spikes,
Yeah, they'll
it could be
just bam.
thumbtacks, it could be glass. It could just they're gonna go
My favorite. is, not only did she do the 2 handfuls, but she also figured out that if you did 2 handfuls and you
Smush
raked
'em.
it towards you, you could like, and it'll just spill out. And then like the people don't want to be like, you can't have the ones that spilled on the ground, so you just pick them up and go. She fucking made out with a haul, dude.
Dude, I
No
I
one
felt
says
like-
no to a fucking 2-year-old. They're like, yeah, take whatever.
yeah.
So imagine that, but being 18 and doing that. Jesus Christ. No, I wasn't the only one. It wasn't
just me.
It wasn't just me. No, people were letting us take handfuls of candy out of their buckets.
He started
It wasn't
it.
like one at a time. Every single house was like, take a handful. And I'm like, are you sure? Is this okay? Is this legal? Like, you're actually allowed to do this?
They're getting like half the I almost said hitchhikers. They're getting half the trick or treaters that they normally would.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they're like, no, we got to get rid of this candy, please.
Yeah,
Take
get
more.
it the fuck out of our house now.
Yeah, we still haven't worked off our COVID pounds.
Jesus. No, and then there's always like the cool ass people who give out the entire like full bars of candy. Those are
The king size.
the king size. Yeah. Shout out to those people, bro. You guys are cool as fuck.
Mad respect.
Mad respect.
Mad respect.
You go to super rich neighborhood, that's all you get.
There was one dude across the street. He was fucking doing face painting. I was like, that's a fucking dope side gig. Fucking,
Wait, for free or?
No, he's charging people.
Maddie'd be pretty good at that.
His fucking-
Doing
oh,
face
probably.
painting and shit.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, he just fucking posted up and like their house looked dope and they had a tent set up outside. One was for the trick or treating and you just come and get fucking candy, and then if you want to get face painting, give them like $5 or whatever and it'll paint your face. And
You know what was the most confusing?
people were fucking. He was
Halloween.
lined up.
What was the most
What do you got?
confusing this Halloween
Bubba
was
Kush.
going up to the people's houses who had the most decorations and knocking on their door and not getting a response. Like, how are you going to go all out for Halloween and then, like, not fucking give out candy. It was so weird, dude.
No money for candy.
They spent all of it on decorations.
Yeah.
We went a little over on the budget. We didn't account for inflation.
Got my fucking ass handed to me at Mario Kart.
Oh, yeah,
that was
dude.
fucking not expected.
Before this podcast, while you guys were doing that second job and I was fucking
It's going?
chilling. No, you just got to hold the button and it'll buzz. Yeah, I was playing Mario Kart with my girl and she was not having a great time. She was getting her ass handed to her. And
I have not gotten stomped at
Like
Mario
that
Kart like
until
that.
then.
Bro, I felt like I didn't even know how to play the game. Like, that's how it felt. I felt like I was a first timer. You like, granted, it was my first time on the Switch.
yeah,
But,
and also the 8 Deluxe is, yeah, it has different controls than all the other Mario fucking karts and everything. And if you haven't played Mario Kart in a long fucking time, then it
The latest game's just a little different. Damn.
that Bubba Kush.
You're about to be like that tweaker I saw at that bus stop, homie. Take 2 hits off the cart and die on the spot.
My favorite thing about this is that it looks like a toy
Yeah.
and it gets you fucking ripped.
This guy, dude, he's on another level. I'm just not there. Like, I can't smoke like that. He's like, yeah, dude, I just get obliterated. I'm like, how do you function?
You see how I function moderately well with some errors.
Moderately. Homie said moderately.
You gotta pitch it a little stronger than that, my guy. He's like, yeah, we're professionals.
Today, fuck
I'm
yeah,
having
we're
a great
professionals.
time. Moderately well with some errors, but I'm having a great time.
Hell yeah.
That's better than doing everything
I
like
get- you know,
fucking
like, if I could
extremely
rate
well and
my
being in a
life-
shitty fucking mood.
Like, I wish I could rate my life that. you know what I'm
that-
saying?
like-
But I can't say moderately well with some errors. I wish.
That's how my costume went. I moderately well with some
some
errors.
errors.
Dude, no, it was so weird. Everybody had stairs leading up to their door, and I had 2 swords like strapped to my fucking hips, and this boar mask was covering my face, and I couldn't see shit. And I swear to God, I hit like 3 kids in the head with the fucking hilts to my swords,
Dude.
and like stabbed
Nice.
at least 10 people on accident.
Hell yeah.
My girl's siblings, they decided to go as Toy Story, but they
Hell
decided to
yeah.
do all the inflatable fucking characters. So like one of them was the inflatable penguin, the inflatable
Nice.
T-Rex, inflatable Buzz Lightyear, but he didn't wear the helmet. But all the ones that were fully enclosed, like you can't see shit in those, and like you can't walk properly. So for functionality, they suck. And so the whole night, the youngest, he was like, I can't breathe, I can't see, and he kept fucking tripping and falling and just eating shit. I was like, dude, just take the mask off. And he's like, yeah, but then the costume. I'm like, ugh. You gotta get a better, like, you have to think about functionality for costumes.
Bro, I
you
did
really do,
not.
because like those
I did
inflatable
not.
ones, fuck. Like unless you're the one inflatable one that's really good is the alien.
You mean
where
the
it looks
Among
like
Us?
it's where it looks like the alien is taking you,
The
right?
inflatable Among Us.
Or the
because-
dinosaur, the
because you're-
T-Rex or whatever.
Because you can see out of it
Yeah.
and your hands are still mobile.
Right.
And it's
Perfect.
hilarious.
Yes, and it's hilarious. That's perfect. But the moment your hands are covered,
There was a kid that had the T-Rex one, and he started running, and the T-Rex head goes back like this, and the legs on him were like flopping. It's so fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
dude, it's
the
cute.
the fucking
I love that.
all those like take one baskets and everything. He was trying to fucking paw at it with the T-Rex hand and
That's
just
so
like
good.
couldn't. And then the lady would ask him like, she's like, they like wait for him to try, and then they just go like, you want me to put one in there for you? And he'd have to just like
Bro.
dejectedly like, yeah.
That's kind of what happened to me. My hands were full and I couldn't do shit. So when I threatened people with my swords, they just have to put the candy in my bucket because I
See-
couldn't grab at it.
Yeah, well, see, that works out. That works with your costume.
Yeah.
Instead
Right.
of, but like, he's an eager fucking 10-year-old. He's like, oh, let me get in there. And then he tries and then
Nope.
can't. And then has to like fumble with it for a second. There's a line building behind him, and he's like, and the lady's just like, you can't. I'll just put it in there. He's like, okay.
And then by the time he got to the next house, he had already forgotten that he did that at the previous house.
Yeah, well, and then also like going,
and so you're gonna see him go through the whole thing again.
We'd be like, "Come on, man, hurry up!" And he'd go, and then like have to stop at the step and like full look down and be like, "Hold on, let me step," and then fucking keep going.
I had to get guided by my girlfriend
Fashion
the entire
before
night
function.
because I couldn't see shit. I almost fell down like at least 2 flights of stairs, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't fuck.
Bro,
I don't fuck with the masks for that exact
were not
reason.
the
I just want to be
seeing
able
eye.
to
I was
see.
not the seeing eye, bro. I couldn't see shit. I was the
Seeing
only
eye hog.
Yeah,
Like, at night, it's hard enough to see already. You throw a mask in front of that shit. Yeah.
I was the only one without a functional costume. Everybody
The mask
else,
that
like,
I have, you can see clearly through.
yeah, it has
good
eye holes.
Yeah, it's good.
I had to see through a snout.
That's all you have? There's no other view?
No,
through it?
dude, just the snout,
No
the nose.
way.
That's it. Yeah,
You're like in a K-hole the whole night.
literally, dude. No, it got so bad, and then like because like your breath has humidity, it got hella gross. It got like wet and moist in the mask, and it started dripping, dude. I was like, no. I had to take it off for a minute,
Dude, I don't know what happened. It happened in my mask as well.
Yeah.
But dude, there was like
This is why I don't fuck.
over breath
This is why I
that
don't
dried
fuck
on
with
from
masks.
the previous year, whatever was on the inside of that mask, bro, and it touched my lips, and I licked my lips, and it was fucking disgusting, bro. It was fucking disgusting.
What the fuck?
I know. Whatever was inside of that mask.
No. Fuck no.
I like steam cleaned.
No.
I like steam cleaned the inside of the mask with my breath, and it like dripped down.
Oh,
my
shut up! Thank God my mask was brand new. Jesus Christ!
He's like, shut up!
Stop! You didn't gag? You didn't like?
No, dude, I took
fucking-
the mask off
I
immediately.
would have
I was like, I
projectile
can't wear it
vomited.
anymore.
I would have, dude, if my lips even came close to touching those fucking crusties, I would have just immediately projectile vomited.
no
There would have been
crusties,
no
dude.
hesitation.
No crusties.
Dude, even if I licked my lip, no.
Gross.
No.
Full rejection. Deleted.
Dude,
banned.
and your fucking mask is no better. It dripped.
It
Fuck
dripped.
You. No. Anything dripped inside my fucking. No, I am cutting that
I
shit
had
off.
to fix it. No, I had to fix it. I resorted to lifting the mask up in between houses.
Oh.
I just do this whenever I got up to the door.
So now all that gross shit just drips into your hair. That's
no,
cool.
I'm not breathing
That's
into the
cool.
mask. I
well,
fixed
yeah,
it.
but it's still in there.
No, I cleaned it out. I cleaned
Okay.
it. Don't worry. I cleaned it out. I was
Okay.
grossed out by it too. I'm not a fucking heathen, bro.
Fuck.
No, this guy's over here. He hands me his fucking pen earlier today, bro, and this has like mouth crusts on it. I'm like, it's encased. The whole mouthpiece is encased.
That's fair.
Like legitimately, I touched it to my lips and it was textured, and I'm like, nah,
Bro.
I had to clean that shit off. I'm
How
like,
you letting
bro.
that happen, dog?
When
I'm
it's
like, bro.
when it's only mine, I don't care,
Bro.
Like I care. Like obviously, when
Homie
I
hit
handed
you
it
with
to
crust.
you, I
Homie
should have
hit you
fucking.
with
There was
crust.
crust.
I should have cleaned it before
There
I
was
fucking handed it to you.
It was
Yeah,
encrusted.
yeah. I should have cleaned it before I handed it to you. I
Bro,
am a
you
fucking.
put your personality on your pen. That shit got crusty.
yeah, yeah.
Damn,
God
bro.
damn. Yeah.
So what?
That is a good way to describe
You
my
went
personality.
as
you crust.
Crusty.
you went as the creepy mask, and then the
What
little
would you
ones.
call that thing, dude? It's
A
just
fucking
like a
ghoul,
lizard.
a nightmare.
A
Yeah.
lizard.
Lizard, I don't fucking know.
Lizard?
An eldritch
It's kinda
horror,
like a
who
lizard.
fucking knows? But the little ones, they went as Lego Batman and Princess
Snow White.
Snow White. Princess Snow White. That was pretty cool. I their costumes were hella cute though.
Yeah, they were cute. We kind of did Halloween before Halloween, and then by the time Halloween
Yeah.
came, we were burnt out. And then shit fell through because the plans we had, and so it.
Bro, I was down bad.
Usually we go and we do the pumpkin patch with my sister and Lisa's dad. Like we have a tradition. It's one of the only traditions that we have, and it didn't go down this year that way. And so I
that's
just
a
kind of,
bummer.
I wasn't into it.
Yeah.
Nobody was kind of into it. It's
No,
kinda
if
we tried
everyone
to do
becomes not
something.
into it,
We ended
yeah.
up carving. We never went to the pumpkin patch like we normally do. We ended up carving pumpkins literally like fucking last night.
I haven't
And,
even
like,
carved mine yet.
Yeah,
dude.
dude. And it was just, I don't know. It was just off. It was just a little off. You know,
Yeah.
it was cool. We came to the party. That was
Yeah.
cool. That was like,
Yeah,
that was
no,
fun.
that went real well.
Y'all fucking killed everybody at the party. Fucking gave everybody a food coma, and it
Yeah,
actually
but if-
turned into a Halloween party.
Yeah, like you
We're all
listen, man,
zombies.
If everyone fucking leaves with a full belly and they're happy,
Success.
I'm cool with it.
Hell yeah.
That's the idea.
Oh, dude, no. I was
Fucking everyone got to, and then everyone chilled, and the kids got to be entertained with the fucking Switch in the living room, and then we played Smash later, and that was fucking fun. And everyone started getting into the fucking Smash tournament. That was dope.
No, dude. Like last night, I was so down bad. My girlfriend and her friends dressed up as like sexy.
Translate down bad.
Down bad, like fucking like groveling, drooling. Like I want that right now. I need that because it's
Okay.
so hot. Like
Okay.
yeah, they dressed up as like sexy demons, and it was fire. That was it, bro. they were hella good, dude.
Yeah. Who's this now?
Jess, her sister, and her sister's roommate.
Nice.
And then I think my girlfriend's
Nice.
friend came over as well. Yeah, not I think she did.
nice. Now, who is who?
I think I remember this human
Do I
being
want to say
being present.
names? Jessica.
Oh, probably not.
Yeah,
Probably not.
Yeah, no, you can blur that part out. My
Yeah.
girlfriend. That's all you need to know.
Yeah,
And her friends.
yeah, Schmessica.
Yeah, he comes back from like hanging out with them. He's like, dude, it was awesome. He's like, we're just hanging out with chicks all day in Seattle. He's like, dude, it was so dope.
That was
Like
the
my
other day.
girlfriend and her friends and like and her sister. And like, dude, it was awesome.
Yeah, that is a proud moment though.
Yeah,
like,
bro,
for
I was
the
surrounded
first
by
time, like,
females.
That happened,
What are you
you're like,
talking
it is-
about?
I was like,
no, it is,
Bro, for
It-
the first
I was
time,
like,
I was
daps.
like girlfriend and then 3 other females. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening right
yeah,
now?
it's a cool place to be in. Yeah, it shit's dope. Yeah, Slow Burn and I convinced a surprising amount of females to play Pokemon Go with us.
Yeah.
And it's like our crowning achievement. We just like walk around super late at night and play fucking Pokemon Go. This is for our own amusement.
And
we
get handies and blowies.
I mean, kinda. Yeah, kinda. Grant, yeah, Grant definitely.
Yeah, but you just
Mainly with Alexis.
yeah, dude, we were totally getting chicks to play Pokemon Go, dude.
That
It
was
rad.
How many minutes in are we?
and
That's the whole. Yep.
How
It was, like,
deep-
it was
how deep
kind of
into the
cool.
podcast are we?
dude, what is
How many
happening
minutes are we in
right
right
now?
now?
Netflix and chill. Yeah, dude, we got chicks to come over and watch Netflix.
33.
All right.
Oh, he was like,
And then
yeah,
we
it's
just
cool
hung out
that-
and like drank soda pop.
Well, like he was like, yeah, we
Thank
just
you.
hung out and went trick or treating. Like it was like, yeah, we hung out and fucking played Pokemon Go. Same, nothing cool happened.
You're talking just recently.
No, I
this
mean,
was like a
no.
while back.
Yeah, this was a while
Like
back.
high school
Okay.
days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
like your age.
Yeah.
Yeah, high
there
school
was
age into
no-
your age.
There was no. You guys weren't trying to hook up with these chicks.
Well, I mean,
Girls.
Slow Burn was already with his chick, and
Okay.
they definitely like behind the library, randomly behind a bush. Yeah. Me, no. No, it was winter.
You weren't trying to get any of that?
It was winter, and no, the people we were no,
Were they not it?
no.
You're like Pokemon.
Yeah.
Well, you said you convinced a bunch of
My-
girls. Like,
my-
what do you mean? Did you
To
convince
play
all
the
the
game.
trolls?
No, to play the game.
Were
Like,
you troll
these-
hunting? You weren't playing Pokemon. You were troll hunting.
No, it was. So here's what it was. It was Slow Burn and his girl, and then all of his girl's friends.
Nice.
And I was there.
But none of them are attractive.
No, not that. They're attractive,
Okay.
but
they weren't
their
it.
personalities are repulsive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
And the one that I got close to, I figured out that she had a 23-year-old boyfriend who was trying to get her pregnant, and I was like, I'm gonna steer clear of this.
I don't want to get beat up. Okay.
I don't want to get beat up or get stuck in the situation where he gets her pregnant and then she goes, "It's yours," and then I have to deal with that shit.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm just.
And then you're on an
gonna
episode of Teen Mom.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm just gonna fucking steer clear of this whole situation.
Yeah, probably for the best.
Yeah.
Probably for the best. Your intuition kicked in and
Yeah.
nice.
Like, I'm good. I'm just gonna move along.
Move it along.
That fucking song has been stuck in my head all day. Fucking taking my time, just moving along.
Oh, that's funny.
Halloween was fun.
I'm warm now.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I had to take my hands out of the sleeves.
Feel like Itachi. I'm one of the Akatsuki right now. I got my fucking.
I don't know
robe on.
what words you just said.
Was
nerd.
thinking that
Language shit.
okay,
Naruto stuff.
Tukanuchi.
Yeah.
Fucking
Tanuki.
Zach, do you care about the Migos?
Not really, but
Okay.
I know of them. Yes.
Fucking Takeoff died, dude.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Bro.
Fucking rest in peace.
Bro, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I don't. I had no attachment to them.
It's amazing, like the way deaths. I don't know, like deaths
Too
like
many
that.
people
It's like,
I feel like I'm desensitized to it
Right.
at this point. The only
Right.
person that really fucked me up was like maybe MF Doom, because I only started
Yeah.
listening to him after like he died, and I felt bad because when he did die, everybody was like hella sad and hurt by it, but I was the only one that was like, okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and then like Takeoff, like my entire reaction process was like, oh shit, really? Damn, how did it happen? And then I was like, oh, he got shot. And I was like, all right, it happened.
No,
Rest in
nice.
peace."
No,
I was like, rest in
Nice.
peace. It happened. And then I moved on.
Yeah.
Anyways, rest in peace. That was it.
I mean, when you try to fuck on someone's bitch, like a thought, you know, like,
Bruh.
you're going to get shot. Right?
Canceled.
Fucking on your bitch. 'Cause, like, what is that? Why is that the line? Like, I've heard
Fuck
like
on
a
your bitch
couple.
like that.
Yeah, dude. I've heard that line in so many songs. Why is this
Fucking on
like,
your bitch like she a thought, because she is a thought.
Yeah, but like,
She's
here's
that
the
hoe
deal.
over there.
And then
She's
like
letting you
all
fuck
these
on
guys
her.
are just dying. They're like being the most disrespect. Like all this rap is just being the most disrespectful
And then
possible. And
dying.
then everybody wants to be sad that these pieces of shit that said the worst things possible are getting shot by people that are like, oh yeah, fuck you. Like it's just kind of like you're promoting that shit. Like I'm not feeling sorry for you. I'm sorry. No, I don't.
It was like when Juice
You
WRLD
can't
died.
like go out there and
I
be
was sad.
promoting fucking like gangster rap and selling drugs and
like,
then like
all of
being
Juice WRLD's
mad that
music,
like
but some of his music was actually
what I'm
pretty
saying?
good.
Like then being mad that like, oh, our people are dying and getting shot and like dying from drug ODing. Like so like
Darn.
yeah, like maybe address that on like a community level and
Maybe
like
address that in your next song.
yeah, or to like try to promote something other than
Peace
that.
and unity, bro.
And then, instead of like spreading this whole thing that's like perpetually like
Instead of
maintaining
fucking
this-
bitches in different
Bro,
area
just-
codes,
just like
have you
Kanye,
ever
take
thought
care of
about
it.
monogamy?
Yeah,
Put
yeah.
that in your song, bitch.
Yeah.
I got a wife and shit. It's cool.
It's
I
okay.
got a
It's
mortgage.
okay. You guys don't have to say anything. Kanye will take care of it.
Oh yeah,
he's
dude.
working on it. He's working on it, dude. What in the fuck is Kanye on, bro?
I don't know.
Dude, he is on
Like,
some wild
this
shit.
is a joke, but give a schizophrenic money. I don't.
Dude,
Is he schizophrenic
but he
or is he
on
bipolar?
some
What is he?
wild shit, dude.
Whatever.
It was
But
a
yeah,
joke, but
dude,
Can we call him Kanye anymore? Is that the thing?
I think it's yay.
I know, but then do
think
we get in
every
trouble
news-
if we call him that? If we just keep calling him Kanye, we're good.
I think where he'd fuck you up is
'Cause
if
he
you ever tried to
identifies
call
as
him
Ye.
Khan.
Yeah, but he identifies as Ye,
Yeah.
right?
people still say Kanye West, but he's yay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is yay. All the media outlets refer to him as yay.
Or
Yeah.
Yeezy.
He
Jesus.
identifies as
Jesus, yay.
as Ye.
Which, listen, if you can get away
With calling
doing
yourself
that,
Jesus.
Some of the shit that he's on is brilliant shit.
Yes.
he really is on some brilliant shit. But then his whole
His whole
okay,
approach.
here's what it is. Remember earlier when I fucking said like moderately good with some errors? Like, that's Kanye's ideas a lot of the time. Just now, it's more like
not moderately good. Like
not moderately good
he
anymore.
Has like
it used to be moderately good with some errors. Now he's more skewing to fucking.
It wasn't moderately good. You can't put Kanye on a moderately good.
No, his ideas, not his music. His ideas and like the shit he talks about, like his interviews and shit. Not fucking.
So
not
he's
his
on
music.
some sustainability shit.
His music is fucking phenomenal.
I'm with him on that. Like he needs to get back on
He's
that.
on his sustainability, not anymore.
He needs to, because he was on some real shit there for a minute, and I was like, damn, I was like gaining some respect for him on like a different level.
Yeah, Kanye when he first got the ranch.
Yeah,
those were good Kanye days.
Yeah,
go back to the ranch,
some
dude.
Shit. He was
Just
on some
stay
shit.
there.
And I'm like, okay, like man, he's in a position where he can like kind of spread that.
And then he ran for president.
Donda Academy,
just kind of
Donda
got.
Academy, bro. What do you guys think about Donda Academy?
I don't even know what you just said to me.
It's his school.
Yeah,
he's like going after like the LeBron thing. Like now the thing is like to start a school.
Yeah.
Yeah,
called Donda Academy.
Dude, that's like honestly like that's the shit we were on a couple of years ago. Like,
can we throw on Donda
school,
chat right now,
dude? Just
a school like in the Northwest Center for Sustainability.
Is the Donda Academy just a fucking all black building?
I don't fucking. Why are you asking?
And he does
me?
church. Does he still do the church ceremonies?
Yeah. Does he still do Sunday service?
Is he still doing Sunday?
His crazy ass concert,
dude. Listen,
church.
Sunday service was the shit. Like it would. I would watch it legitimately.
It was
just
like
for
as fire as Donda was.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're just being disrespectful.
Bro, love you, Kanye, but Donda, bro, that was just a hot heap of trash.
No, Sunday service, like when I say it was good, I mean like when he got like when he fucking was getting into it and playing with the fucking beat machine on stage and just like I'm like that's cool. And that was about as much as I watched. I don't know whatever the fuck else happened, whatever. But he was jamming for a minute there.
It wasn't even really like church. I don't even know if I'd call it church.
It's like a mini concert.
Like mini concerts, yeah.
Yeah.
Come celebrate Jesus with my music.
Experimental listening session.
Yeah.
He got hyped on that shit, dude.
Yeah.
He got hyped on that shit. And see, here's the thing: like, you start getting hyped. It's a funny thing. Like, so many people fall for the trap, right? And then they like self-identify as God, right? And they get this God complex thing. It happens to so many people that are like prone or susceptible to religion, right? But then they miss it. It's not like you yourself are not God, personified, but like, if you take the concept of God as the, as they explain
You may
it,
be part.
it's like
You can be part of.
Exactly.
You can't be the.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. And so, like, there
But
is
at that
no
point,
separation.
It's like, recognizing yourself as part of the universe.
Yeah.
And a working cog in it, and recognizing that you do have power is a good. It's a good feeling, and it's something that should be recognized. But to say that you're God is you're missing a step.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at least like to say that you are like God or the God.
But again, when you look at what he's done, and if you put all of his accomplishments behind an absolutely delusional human being,
God's bank account's bigger than Kanye's. God's bank account's bigger than Kanye's.
Well, yeah.
How you feel about that, Kanye?
Kanye's bank accounts just got canceled, so everybody's there's a lot of people's bank accounts who are bigger than Kanye's right now.
Yeah, he's super anti-Semitic now.
Fucking.
He's like, oh no, the Jews stole all my money.
And
they shut down my money.
But like even down to like just his
God bless you, Kanye. God bless you.
His absolute skyrocket success and his ability to get away with fucking everything, down to the point where he's like, I'm gonna make shoes, and now they're just the fucking best shoe. And Adidas pays me $1 billion. Not anymore, but they did.
I know. That's like when we thought fucking Bill Cosby was going to prison for all that rape. It's like, yeah, you know
He
what?
got out on a technicality.
Yeah, it's like, not anymore.
Whoops.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
At least Quaaludes aren't around anymore.
Jesus Christ.
Gotta switch it up.
Man.
Yeah.
Holy fucking what is happening?
But yeah,
is the world gonna be over soon, or like what is going on, man? Because Shit
Is there a
escalating.
phobia of nukes?
Let's just keep giving Kanye more power. Yay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Let's keep giving Ye more power.
Can you look this up? Is there a phobia?
see what
of
happens?
nukes
Let's
or nuclear
uncancel all of his
warfare?
accounts.
Like a fear of nukes.
You know
or
what?
Nuclear
Yeah,
warfare.
fear
I'm gonna
of, like,
retract what I just said because I don't want to be
catastrophes or,
misconstrued
like,
as anti-Semitic as well.
You already are. I'm sorry.
Yeah, right.
Never mind.
What
There's
was
no
that
going
now?
back. Both you and him.
We're both Jew haters apparently.
Who?
You
No,
guys.
wait, what the fuck are you talking about? I like money.
That's your defense.
What is
I have no reason.
phobia?
No.
Okay,
Here's
there
the deal.
is. There,
I don't
it does
understand.
exist.
Okay.
What is atomic phobia? Fear of nuclear radiation, especially now atomic bombs. Is there a nucleomytophobia?
Listen. Is
Nucleomytophobia.
it really a phobia to say that you're afraid of a fucking whole, like a bomb capable of blowing up the entire everything that you know and love?
Yeah.
Everybody
Like,
is, but
like-
I needed a name for this because I think about this shit like every night.
Yeah, like listen.
This is something that like
Ragnarok.
if a few stupid people get enough stupidity behind them, they can just turn the earth into a fucking memory,
Particles.
like the Blue Scholars line.
Particles. Ooh,
Shout out Blue
yeah,
Scholars.
that
Shout
is
out
a
Blue
good
Scholars.
line, man. Fucking Prometheus
that-
Brown.
that's what keeps me up at night. Like,
Yeah, that's
you
a
guys
good
are
one.
talking about the world collapsing. I'm like having nightmares of nuclear
So
bombs going off and ending everything.
I've been
But
going.
that's how the universe is born.
this
you know?
isn't.
You
Hold
just gotta
on.
drop and roll.
It
This
just,
isn't
yeah,
gonna
stop,
Yeah.
drop, and roll.
This
This is
isn't
why I
gonna
keep
sound
asking,
good.
where are the bunkers?
This isn't going to sound good for me not being anti-Semitic, but I've been going down a Hitler rabbit hole. Mainly how many drugs Hitler was on at the reign, at like the peak of his fucking.
His ego was his drug.
Well, no, cocaine and amphetamines, and they basically what they did was
They
they
gave
made
him a cocktail.
Yeah, they made him a cocktail of just like a fuck ton of stuff, and just shot him up with it. And they're like,
Jesus juice.
Happy Jews.
because basically, like the legend is he fucking right before he was to meet with Mussolini, he was tired. They gave him a bunch of shit. He talked Mussolini's ear off for like 5 hours, and Mussolini decided not to pull out. And so the war fucking continued and so like drugs technically a part
And so
of that.
he jizzed in Hitler's butt.
Yeah, I
So-
don't pull out either. Yeah.
And so that just has made me like looking at and
That's
then
like
looking
Saddam and Satan.
looking at Putin's fucking like the transformation of his face as it just keeps getting bigger and wider. Like that's got to be due to something. And knowing that dude is like he has control over enough weaponry to just like, oops, there goes part of the earth. Like
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, it's crazy because like here's the adults. Here's the idea. The adults, the people that are in charge of running the world, right? Their best plan, right? Their best plan, right, is mutual destruction.
yeah.
Mutually assured destruction. They're like, hey, if they do anything, we're gonna do it right back. Okay, that's the plan. Okay,
All
if
the fucking conflict boils down to like, hey, you're not me.
yeah. Jesus. Yeah,
Fuck
it's
you,
crazy.
you're not me.
It's fucking wild, dude. It's so
Spooky.
wild. And like these are the people that are like the
You
ones
want
that are
that piece of
running
dirt?
shit.
I want that piece of dirt.
Like this is the
Gimme.
you know, like the best and the brightest people that are
Your
running
piece
the
of dirt
world.
has the thing that my piece of dirt doesn't.
So now
But I want to take it. Like, but
Doesn't
they're like,
that-
I could just give you a little bit. And like, no, we'll just fucking take it, all of it.
so now logically, doesn't that mean
Now your piece
that
of dirt.
these
has
people
nothing.
are not the best and the brightest, and that they might not be the ones that we should entrust the future of, you know, humanity or the planet to, right?
got
Like,
Y'all
we
saw
got-
the pics of
We got fucking Elon Musk right now. That
Right.
motherfucker dresses up as a samurai for
okay,
Halloween.
but he's like secretly the fucking the villain, bro. Is he?
You think he's the
secretly
supervillain?
the supervillain?
You
But
think not
you
Bezos?
y'all saw the
Is Bezos
pictures?
gonna save the day?
No, what the fuck? He has
I
a
think-
penis rocket. That's besides the point. Y'all saw the
Dude,
pictures
he
of Kim
is
Jong
Dr.
Un
Evil
posted
incarnate.
up in front of his nukes. Not his nukes, but the warheads that he launched.
I don't
Homie
trust
literally had a
anyone-
photo shoot.
Yeah, I
in
was
front
gonna
of
say-
all of his warheads.
I don't trust anyone who takes
Kim
a full.
Jong Un. He took
He's
a
like-
photo shoot as he was launching rockets.
He's like, hold on, I got.
Bro, we need to watch the interview.
Yeah.
We need to watch the interview. That shit, it's like
I remember it.
dude,
Yeah.
it's so
I've seen it.
funny.
Dude, that shit.
It's like a documentary. It's
All of
like
Korea
how
is just-
Idiocracy is a
All of
documentary.
Korea
the interview
is just his social media network. He bans them from every other social media network. So he's like,
Literally.
the only internet you can get
Is me.
is me. Fucking check out my posts.
It's
check
his
out my
Facebook.
dope ass rockets.
It's his Facebook.
Yeah, he's like,
Jesus.
check
It's
out my
all his
rockets.
Instagram.
Check out my fucking dope ass food that
Check
you
out my
guys don't
TikTok.
get any of.
Yeah.
Fucking,
Yeah, the
but
only
this
food you
is
get
what we
are
got.
your own children.
Yeah.
My haircut's trending.
Just got this dope new cut. You guys should totally get it.
Kim Jong Un is gonna see this episode of Stoned Ape Theories.
We're just gonna mysteriously disappear.
Fuck you, bring it.
Did you hear about that chick that was on Joe Rogan that escaped from North Korea?
Yeah, I listened
Yeah.
to that whole episode, dude. That was fucking brought
Yeah.
tears to my eyes. That shit
Yeah,
was
they had
crazy.
to like save the certain amount
Right?
of poop every day.
You did listen
like-
to it?
Yeah, dude, it
Yeah.
was fucking sad. It was sad as
I-
shit. Well, okay, but I'm also skeptical.
I haven't listened to it,
It's
and
drastic as
all
fuck,
I
bro.
know of it is that the same lady that Andrew Schultz keeps saying that he wants to
That
fuck?
has the big heavies, bro. Yeah, because she does come on. She's like hella pretty, and she's got these fat fake tits. And it's
So you
like,
guys are like, I'm
Bro,
gonna
see-
shed a tear, and all
See,
I can
like,
think is fucking
in the
Andrew
episode-
Schultz is like, I want to get those fucking heavies right now.
The episode that she was on was like
I love
hella
Andrew.
crazy and fucking shit. But at the same time, I'm
Yeah,
kind of
totally,
skeptic.
super sad.
I'm kind of skeptical about like everything she said because it may or may not be propaganda. Like you can't really trust
here's
anybody.
the deal: enough of those stories, that very similar story.
I'm not
are,
saying it's
like,
not true, but
people that you hear like that defect because like the same thing happened.
Stereotypes are for a reason.
The same thing happened with Syria, right? Like all those women now, because of the fucking war and everything, all those women got fucking, pushed into sex trafficking and are now fucking prostitutes all over because, that's a fucking consistent way to make money, right? If you have fucking absolutely nothing, you still have your body, right? And it's one of those things where like that shit legitimately happens where these women are in the worst circumstances imaginable and they get taken advantage of.
I'm not saying it.
You know.
I'm not saying that it's not true. I'm just saying that like you never know when something is or isn't propaganda until you do enough research.
This is the beautiful thing about growing up on
Yeah.
the internet is that like we have only been taught to not believe shit that we read, like it, because at the exact age that we've grown up, when you bring something to your parents and you're like,
Everything's
I read it
a
on
deep fake.
I read it on the internet, and they're like, don't trust anything you read on the internet. She's like, okay, well fuck, and then you start doing more research, and then you just become skeptical of everything.
Of
and now,
everything.
And now any fucking article I read, no matter how much it could possibly true, in the back of my head, I'm like,
That
the
might
world
be
is a
fake.
lie.
Yeah.
The world is a lie.
dog.
Nothing can fucking nope. It's all fake. No matter what, and this is why it's like this is probably why I question fucking everything, and like I always need to know the fucking answer, and I'll experiment until I know for sure. Like, yeah, that's how this works.
Yeah.
Like butt stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because no matter how much you see it on the internet, you can't trust that that's how it actually works.
Yeah. Yeah, Jesus Christ,
Like-
dude, that was so funny. Dude,
Bro, you saw the videos of the people who were fishing they were fishing fish out of these holes that they would dig up and then drop fish
Okay,
into the
we're not
holes.
talking about butt stuff anymore. You're
No,
talking about taking
no.
stuff out of holes and
Oh, right.
Yeah.
No. So these people, they would dig these holes near these swamps and then put a live fish in the hole and then put Mentos and Coke in it and say that that was an effective way to go fishing. And the fish would like fucking flop out of the holes and then it went viral, dude.
And then there's just a bunch of fucking dumbasses out on the beach
They
fucking
thought it was
digging holes.
real.
And,
They thought it was real, dude.
dude, there's some of those though. Like if you watch it, like I'm guilty of like the ones that you can do with just like household items around like
5-minute crafts.
Yeah, like that type of shit.
I've tried half of them.
Yeah, if you
have to.
Well, listen,
Dude,
because here's the thing.
Those
Some of
videos,
them,
the stats on those videos go hard though.
yeah, dude, some of
You
them
need a
fucking
5-minute crafts, but
all
for
right,
stoner shit.
some of them
Yeah.
fucking work. Like legitimately. One that my girl saw the other day is if you take a fucking storage container and you put a roll of fucking garbage bags, right, and you stick them in the fucking thing and pull it out through the middle. Right? Like if the drawer has to have a handle, you pull it out through the middle and then it just becomes like a fucking garbage bag
Like a dispenser.
Yeah, and then you don't have to keep it in the fucking box. Point
The
being,
box is
saw it
usually-
online in one of those stupid TikTok hack videos and it actually worked and now I've implemented it into my life. It's like some of them I'm like, look, this is a fucking waste of time. But then I'll use one and I'm like, is it a waste of time? Might actually be a little cool.
Yeah.
And like especially now, like I've been getting way into like buying all my own tools.
There's a
and
whole
fucking
category
organize-
of zip tie hacks.
Yeah, and,
Life
like,
hacks.
Oh, and like I've been getting into fucking tool trailers and shit, and like decking out custom rigs and everything, and all this tool shit. So now my algorithm just feeds me that shit.
Nice.
So then it's like, check out this shit that you can do. Like the reason my shed is done the way it is, and where like all the tools are hung up and everything, is because I saw enough people on fucking line where it was like, well, they're doing it.
I should do that shit too.
I feel like if enough people are doing it, it's probably the fucking smart thing to do. It looks hella cool.
Right.
Fucking seems convenient.
Yeah.
So I did it, and now it's like the most fucking convenient thing. I'm like, thank you,
Like,
TikTok.
these are the only things you can
Stupid.
actually maybe trust on the internet.
yeah.
Yeah.
But then there's other ones where it's just badly cut together, and it's like, you can
Bullshit.
totally do this.
Yeah, or like they're using hot glue for everything, and I'm like,
Oh,
what in the fuck am I watching?
I've got the
You get into,
perfect-
like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
I've got the perfect example. There's one that I've seen that's been going around where if you flick, it has to be a Bic lighter, but if you flick a lighter, you can get it to flick and stay on without holding your thumb there. I'm pretty sure it's fucking fake. But it's just like they show you like this is what you're supposed to do, and like they do it so fast that you're like, no fucking way. You can't. That's not how a lighter works.
That's
But then
the
you
point.
start-
I think that's
but
what
then
they
you-
want. They
but
want
then
you to think
yeah,
it's
exactly.
real.
But then you start to question yourself. So then, you're sitting there watching the fucking video 100,000 times, so the stats on the video go crazy, and then you're also sitting there like questioning your entire intelligence in life. I'm
well,
like,
it
I've
just
used
plays over again,
Yeah,
over
I'm like,
again. and
I've
you're like,
used
no
a
way.
fucking lighter
And
every
you're like,
day.
am I really about to try
TikTok
this right
and
now?
Instagram
Am I
Reels.
really about to try this
and
right
then
now?
you find
I'm
yourself,
gonna try this
and then
right
you
now.
find yourself grabbing the lighter out of your pocket, and then you're sitting there going.
looking dumb as fuck because you got
And then you
tricked
start
by
like
some YouTube
examining it,
short.
like there's no
Bro.
way that this can. And
That's
then
fucking hilarious. Dude.
Bro, I know you get sucked into TikTok, Instagram
Oh, yeah,
Reels, and
dude.
YouTube Shorts.
Oh yeah,
I'm
especially-
also a victim, so it's
especially,
okay.
Like at 11 p.m. is like that. Like I'll
Key.
just get
Key.
fucking.
It's like
and this
you
is why like
you get ready
those
to
videos,
go to bed,
I'll
and then
try
you look
'em.
at one YouTube short, and then you just
Then you're
fucking
like, it's
spiral out of
1:15.
control. Literally 1:15.
Yeah.
So.
Dude, Stavros Halkias's fucking crowd work. They always suck me in,
Oh, dude.
and then the rabbit hole that it then suggests to you is also other comedy
He
shit.
looks like the
So then I
big
just
brother
fucking
from the
keep
fat guy that's
going.
in the new Jackass. Who's that? Who's that?
Zach ass.
Zach ass. Yeah, yeah.
Fucking
Yeah. So no, he looks like he could be his older brother.
yeah.
They look
He does,
related as fuck.
You just blew my fucking mind.
Woo!
Yeah, you
Getting
just blew
crazy
my
over
fucking
here.
mind.
Right?
I hadn't put that
No,
together.
Stavros is fucking hilarious though. His crowd work is insane. He's such a jolly fat man.
Jolly good show.
He's so jolly, and he just says the most fucked up shit. I want to
Who?
get comfortable. So I
Show
want to get
me.
comfortable on
Who
stage.
is this person?
That's where I want to get. I want to get comfortable. I want to feel like fuck it.
I'm not
I
in this
belong
sphere.
up here. I deserve to be. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like I feel like I'm funny as fuck. If I can get comfortable up there, like I feel like I can really, I can really make it happen.
What
know
about
I'm saying?
you, Ryan? Would you do comedy?
No.
Exact. Yeah, me neither. I would never. Not in a million years.
No, thank you.
Come on.
I'm
It's
Iron
not my
face.
thing. I don't. We don't have the affinity for that. You
Iron
two,
face.
you
Like-
guys have the affinity
Well,
for like
here's the thing is
comedy
that
and standing up on stage.
I love stand-up comedy. I'm a huge fan of it, and I'll go and watch it and have
Right.
a fucking blast.
exactly.
And I love dissecting jokes, and I love being funny. Like just like I like the ability to make people laugh in a given conversation. right? But like
Right.
I don't have the want to take that and
To
put
the
it
next level
on a stage.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm cool with just being funny in the parking lot. Like yeah.
What's the deal with airplane food?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god! Get out of here! Leave. The,
What
the
was the one
doors
we
are
had?
right there.
No, we had one the other day that was legitimately funny. I was like, "What is the deal?" And it was just something fucking stupid, but it was good. Oh,
With
man.
Dahmer. No.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, I forget.
The headlines about the families of the victims of the Dahmer people.
Oh, dude.
People crying out, please don't dress up as Dahmer for Halloween.
You should be legally required to put your dogs down at a certain point.
Oh my god!
is
Dude, you
serious.
finally saw it.
This is serious.
You finally saw
Me
it.
too.
Dude. It
it was just, bro, it was
You
a
hadn't
myth.
seen it either?
It was a myth.
Okay.
Oh,
it was a
dude,
myth until it
looked
happened.
like a fucking Halloween
then-
prop.
And
Does
then
it
I
not
was
look
like,
like
why?
a Halloween prop?
I was like, why? What is going
like
on?
something you'd see
Bro, he's
in like the ye old
Dude.
curiosity shop.
What in the fuck?
Dude.
A mummified dog.
Okay. Let me paint
Like,
the
are you a
scene.
pharaoh? You trying to take
Let me
this to
paint
the
scene.
afterlife?
We have a client who has 2 dogs.
No.
3.
3.
Okay, apparently 3. I've seen 2 of them. One of them is 19 years old and looks like a fucking corpse. But
Yeah.
he takes this
It's
thing
like the
out
George
for,
Burns of fucking.
he takes it out for walks in the morning and shit.
It's an
And
Italian greyhound.
and it's fucking like hobbling along, and he's like, "Come on, sweetie, let's go for a walk." And he's like still talking to it, like he's just
Propping
trying
it up with the leash as it's walking.
He's like trying
It
to hold
skips
on to
along
the fucking
on its one
dude.
good leg.
It looks so sad. Yesterday,
I saw him holding this
Dude,
thing, and
dude,
I felt sad.
You gotta get closer to the mic, Brandon. You gotta choke
Yesterday.
up on that
Yeah,
fucker, bro.
my bad.
Yeah. You gotta
Yesterday.
grab it by the
Yo.
shaft, brother.
yesterday when he picked it up while it was fucking raining and it was cold out, and he just picked up the dog.
I thought it was gonna die right then and
Its
there.
fucking eyes. Oh, dude, I was legitimately concerned. Its eyes were like half fucking open, and it's shivering, and like it's just uncontrollably twitching and shaking. And then the dude just goes, "Oh, honey, are you cold?" And he's just like petting it, and I'm like, "Put this fucking thing down. Put it down."
No, literally. Put
like,
it down.
It doesn't have a good life.
Why is it still alive?
I know.
It's fucking got 2 feet in the grave, 2 feet out. Just help it go all the way, man.
I know.
Oh my god.
First time I saw it, I was like, I already have a shovel. Just give me 5 minutes.
Dude, I had to keep a fucking straight face while looking at the guy, but I'm like looking at the dog.
I felt
turned
so bad, I couldn't stop
turned around.
staring.
I turned around and I looked at Zach and I was like, bro.
Dude,
I didn't
when
even
it's-
notice because I
when
kept staring at it.
When it started shivering and he tried to play it off
Holy
like there's
fucking
no
shit,
big
dude.
deal, and he's like, "Oh," and
No, it's okay. She just had her breakfast.
Totally
He
normal.
keeps talking to us about this fucking dog. He loves this thing. It's the only
Oh
bit of
my
love
God.
in his life. His wife just cucks him out every fucking night. This dog is the only thing he has. It has to
Right.
be because it's 19 and half dead. And he's like, "Did you have a good breakfast this morning? Oh yeah, you probably ate real well." And it's just fucking.
Bro.
No, he said that it takes 2 hours to feed that dog.
Every day.
Just kill it.
That was Brennan's first instinct. Too. He's like, "Look, I have a shovel right here. Like we can
I'll
handle
do the
this
deed right now."
Right now.
We're on so many acres. Just pick one spot. Oh, fucking
You
trebuchet
should
that
dig
thing
the
out into
hole,
the yard.
Just drop a rock on it and fucking cover it up.
Like, I had heard
Move
stories
on.
and I had no
move
idea.
on.
Like you guys kept
Dude,
talking
move
about
on.
it, and I
and then then he was like, yeah, you know, we're pretty much around the house. Yeah, we've got a 19-year-old dog to take care
I
of.
thought they said daughter, dude. I thought they said daughter at
Could
first.
you imagine limiting your fucking life because your 19-year-old dog is still like you're just trying to keep it alive? You're just pumping vitamins and medicine into this fucking corpse. It doesn't want to be alive anymore. It's cold. It's ready for the sweet embrace of death, and you're just fucking hanging on.
embrace.
And you're just hanging on because you can't let go. Your fucking abandonment issues are too strong. Just let go of your dog.
Yeah.
Bro.
It
was
makes
a myth.
me sad to
It was
see
a
it.
myth for like
His
2
wife
weeks.
was even talking shit about it. It was hilarious. He's like, it should have been dead years ago. It's like, just look at it. Like it just keeps on going.
No way.
Damn, homie.
And he's just like, it's my favorite thing. We can't put it down. And you know that's a contention point in their marriage. She's looking at him every night like, we got to put the dog down. We have
this
to.
is-
Look at it.
She
He's
just
like,
looks.
I just
she
can't
looks-
do it.
It was his mother's.
Yeah. Right.
Bro. What the fuck?
Oh man,
Sorry, I don't know what
dude!
came
I
up.
almost
I
passed out.
just remembered the fucking
dog.
Twitching.
twitch, and that's where
I
And he
saw-
starts talking to the dog. It's like, dude, this
Sweetie.
thing. Yeah. What do you,
dude, while we're standing there talking to him, he will talk to the dog more than us.
Yeah.
Like legitimately, and then he'll look up and he's like, "So you guys will be back when?" And like, then go back to talking to the dog, and he's like, "Oh, so we'll see them again on Thursday." And we're like, "Just murder it." Just like, do you want me to snap its neck right now? It barely looks like it's fucking hanging on.
I'll breathe on it. I'll breathe on it a little too hard for you.
I can see the fucking bone.
Like, literally.
all you got to do is go, and it's done.
It literally looks like it's made out
Okay.
of bone and tendon, and they just strung over like the
But tell me-
thinnest skin.
Its
that they
eyes
could.
are
Dude,
one
it
eye
doesn't
is
look
all
alive.
the way one
But
eye
tell
is
me
all
why-
the way closed. The other one is like half open, and it just
Yeah.
looks at you like this. And its mouth, I don't even think can shut all the way. It just kind of like.
But tell
and
me
then
why, like, all of his dogs look like that, though.
No,
Not
the
even-
little brown one's hella cute. I want to be friends with
I
it.
fucking
but-
want to stomp all of the dogs out. I'm
Jesus
sorry.
Christ.
They're so
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
ugly and annoying, and I hate them.
The other greyhound though,
Bro,
they
I
are
see
ugly
this fucking,
dogs in
I see
general.
this dumbass dog approach me and it's barking
Dumbass
at,
dog.
Bro, it's
Man,
barking
this
at me with
guy.
its tail literally in between its fucking legs, pissing itself, and it's trying to like flex on me. I'm like, dude, I
It's
will
not-
literally
what are
stomp on you.
doing, dude?
Word.
His-
Hour 5, by the way.
Okay,
I just,
Hour 5.
all right,
word.
perfect.
I'm not gonna lie, those are just my least favorite dogs. I hate them with a passion.
Yeah, they're very skeleton.
Why
looking.
did Greyhound? Why did Greyhound use that as their mascot?
Well, those are
It's an
Italian greyhounds. They're tiny.
It's an ugly fucking dog to paint on the side of your bus, and they
They're
chose it as
racing
its
dogs.
logo.
That's why they're racing dogs. So it's like, oh, we'll get you there fast.
Not that one.
And have you ever taken a greyhound?
Greyhounds are never fast.
Nice.
Nice,
Still recording. Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, we're good now.
Yeah,
Nice.
22 minutes.
Yeah, right. It's like exactly at 22 minutes it fucking shuts off. But yeah, I just feel like I don't know. Greyhounds aren't fast, and isn't there like
They are.
His
They're
dogs
super fast.
His
Not
dogs
the dog.
reflect his personality
bus.
so much.
I was talking about the bus. I'm still stuck up. Like I don't know why they
I'm
chose it
so
as
glad
the
I've
fucking-
never been on the Greyhound, and
Dude,
I
it's the
refuse to.
worst.
I refuse
There's
to go
so
on
much
the Greyhound.
fun.
I
Not
refuse.
fun.
the smell.
I have had one experience on a Greyhound, and it's enough. Like I got everything that I
Yeah,
could.
one's good. Yeah.
Like I bummed. I did everything you should do in a Greyhound. I made friends with some ex-criminals. I made friends with the weird Amish lady at the front. I bummed a ton of cigarettes, smoked weed with a random dude, and I believe Montana. I'm still a little unclear on where we were.
You were on the Greyhound.
Middle
That's
America.
where you were.
Yeah, I was on the Greyhound. No, it looked like a fucking apocalypse city because like I've never seen
Chicago.
I've never seen a city at night be so fucking vacant. Like the bus station was lit up and there was buildings all around, but everything was dark.
Oh, dude. Yeah, when I arrived in Spokane one night, It's like
Oh,
8
yeah.
o'clock, dude, and I'm
They're
looking
like,
down.
this city shuts
There's not
down.
a car. There's not a fucking car. There's not a person. And I'm looking down every street. I go like several blocks, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, no, we
I'm
had
like, people have to be alive in this town, but it's crazy.
No.
Yeah,
Right?
that was a good time. Yeah, I just like the dude had just like I had said the word weed, and then the dude was just like I hadn't talked to him the whole bus ride.
Boom.
He was like, oh, I've got some, and I was like, oh, word, and like I was expecting to pay the man, you know, and he just handed me a full fucking spliff
What the fuck?
and was just like, here you go, and then he took his, and we just walked.
You're separate ways and smoked
No,
your
no,
spliff?
no. We walked
Hand in
together
hand.
while he talked to me about how the world is a simulation. It's all just one big video game.
But
It was
kind of
all-
is, though.
Yeah, it was all part of the Greyhound experience.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
yeah. So like, I've done one
Did
good
he try to
Greyhound.
get you into the bathroom?
No.
Oh,
I was
dude,
gonna make a
no.
joke.
that happened to me actually in Kansas City. Yeah.
I bet, dude. Brendog needs his own fucking show just for his stories. His travel tales are banana.
You know how
peas.
Anthony Bourdain just like kind of at a certain point was just traveling around and having camera people follow him.
Yeah.
Like, we just get a camera person to follow around Brendog.
Yeah.
And just give you a budget, and that's it. That's the only prompt, is just give you a budget and see what you do with it.
Yeah. Or
'Cause-
don't and just send me somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, that. He's like, yeah, just give me an excuse for a vacation.
Please, I need a vacation. I legitimately need a vacation.
And we're almost at a point
Like
where
a
you can do that.
legit vacation.
Right.
No, we're not.
I need to sit in
working-
a hot tub
working
for like
towards-
3 days.
Hot springs.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're working towards that place, and it is working.
Yeah, I don't feel that way. I don't feel like I need a vacation.
No, not like that. No, like a
Relaxation.
Fucking, yeah. Like I just need to chill out. I need like a fucking full week.
Some wilderness.
Yeah, maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Right.
Now you understand the copious amounts of marijuana. I feel like I have that. I feel pretty relaxed a lot of the time.
No, but that's not what it is. I mean, like
Yeah.
actually.
No,
like,
I know. But like that's where it's like getting to take, and I've gotten to take a few days where I've just like I'll just take a day in the middle of the week where I'm just like, I'm not gonna fucking, and I'll do some shit with my family, but for the most part that day I just I'm like, I'm not fucking worrying about anything else, and it's like a nice reset. I've been trying to make a point of doing those. It helps with the burnout a lot.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, because that's where it's like we're taking tomorrow off, and like that was part of it. It was like I felt it start to.
It's crazy.
I felt it start to build, and I was like, not tomorrow.
Never
Tomorrow's
been at
another
a
day.
point in my life where we get to pick
Well,
our schedule.
that's
What is going
Cool thing
on?
about being a business owner.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And
Blew
like
my
employees
mind.
too. I mean,
And like I'm still gonna do shit. Like I'm still
Right.
probably try to fucking hunt down a client or a gig or two or whatever. But like
Rock
I can
on.
do that in my fucking underwear in my house. So
right.
you know, is that
Yeah.
really work?
Yeah.
Like if I'm sitting in my bed in my underwear, fucking hitting off a vape pen and fucking scrolling on my phone, looking at like, is that really work? Is this what we're defining as work now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We are. Yeah.
Yes, we are. Yes, that's the idea. Yeah, if you can listen,
This is a free drug zone.
Listen, I have always been of a
Free drug
matter
zone.
of like, if you can make it work, you fucking made it work.
Do it.
Like this is why I've never really hated people like the fucking Paul brothers or any of them. Like,
Yeah.
they fucking made it work.
Yeah. They fucking
Like,
did.
they figured out
shit.
some stupid
Speaking
shit
of-
and he made it
Bro.
work.
Speaking of.
Jake Paul just keeps knocking at the retirement
Yeah, he
home
beat up
and keeps picking up.
Anderson
all-
Silva.
He keeps picking all the old people to fight and beat up.
Dude. But he
I feel
won.
like Jake Paul's a
I
bully
give
with
him
me
respect.
right now.
I give him respect for that win, honestly.
Yeah,
to
no,
be honest.
legitimately though.
He just keeps
because-
going to
Silva
the
was looking
retirement
good.
home. He's
Dude,
like
this
picking
is
the
where-
oldest
True.
fighters to beat up, bro.
This is
and
where
bully.
this is where I'm skeptical, because there's already clips that have come out where it's like he did a punch and it looks like it missed his face, but it's still like Anderson's
Oh,
still
really?
reacting as if his face got hit, and so
Yeah.
I'm like, is this real? Like, is it rigged? Because like at a certain point, I want to believe
Who wants Jake Paul to win,
that
though?
he's doing nobody.
Exactly. So why would they rig it?
Because the more he fucking wins, the more they can repeat the same business strategy. Because the moment he loses, people are like, oh, whatever, do we really want to tune into the next fight? But if he fucking continues to win and people are still like, I just want to see him fucking lose, god damn it, and they keep buying and they keep paying for it, and so it'll just keep going through the retirement
Well, if you put
home
it that way,
and
that is a genius business
It's on
strategy.
some WWE shit.
Honestly,
I mean, dude, his
Well,
whole brand is the
it's like
fucking problem
spectacle-
child
it's
and
spectacle,
shit.
like,
But he changed his whole personality recently because he didn't want to be like the heel anymore.
And this was a legit fight. This was a legit sanctioned boxing fight. Like it's a legit. It's on his fucking like professional record and shit.
Listen,
Yeah.
and the more you listen to interviews with him, you realize he doesn't know what he's doing. like
he knows
he's
how to make lots of money. Though.
Well, and that's the thing is that like he's figured out a formula that works. And in any other day and age, like if he didn't have Vine right at that moment that he didn't capitalize on, like who the fuck knows? Because he's really good at short fucking. I will get your attention. Look at me.
Right, he's good at trends.
And the talent behind it
He's good.
doesn't
He's a professional
necessarily-
douchebag.
Yeah.
He's a professional
The
douchebag.
talent behind it doesn't necessarily have to be there. Like he was able to make fucking music and get like legit fucking like like records and fucking
that was voted the worst song of all time online.
Literally, dude.
But
so ass.
but
the wackest fucking. You're so whack.
But
God damn it!
he
Why
made
are these
so
fucking whack
much
ass people?
money.
He's so
No,
whack,
I think
dude.
Like,
I think
he
it's
legit-
good for boxing, honestly.
I do, too.
Because
As far as
nobody
that
was
goes.
talking about boxing.
Listen, but
before him.
I respect the Paul brothers' ability to fucking pivot because like they started getting too much hate, like especially when Logan like the Japanese force suicide force
that whole
fucking deal.
fucking-
Yeah, when they started to get too much hate, they switched up and just like fucking moved to Puerto Rico. They're like, we're just gonna chill down here and make content for a while, and then fucking Logan's doing his podcast, which I respect. That podcast is fucking hilarious, and they have legitimately good guests that don't go on a lot of other pods.
Yeah,
Like they've
I'll be honest. I've caught a couple of clips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it can be fucking
Impulsive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it can be real entertaining.
Or
And-
repulsive, whichever.
And getting to hear Logan talk more about like his shit, like I real respect Logan and like he's getting more into his artist shit and like just doing art projects for the sake of it, like his 99 fucking whatever they were called. He just like took 99 Polaroid fucking deals and compiled them into like a collage, and there was a story behind each one, and he made a little YouTube short for each one to explain it, and fucking it was like a nice little project. It was cool. I digged it.
Fuck you. Also,
And then Jake Paul's
fuck
just
you,
out here
Jake
like,
Paul.
I will
Fuck
punch
you, Logan Paul.
everybody in the
Eat
face.
fat dicks.
Yeah,
Because literally, Jake realized, he's like, what's the one thing that people can't clown on me for? He's like, oh, if I punch people in the fucking face.
yeah.
It's like, what are you going to
You know
clown
who's
me
gonna
now?
punch
I'll
you
punch
in
you
the
in the
face?
face.
Me. I'll punch you in the face next. Give me 4 years.
You're gonna get
I'll
jacked.
pull up.
He's
4
calling
years.
out 4 years.
and yeah,
Yeah,
40 million more subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus.
One punch.
one punch.
One punch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Ain't
hilarious.
a man alive
fucking-
that can survive this left hook.
Yeah.
I'll wait until you're in the retirement home to pick on you. Then we'll see who's boss.
How old is Jake Paul?
I don't know.
Fucking
20.
24, 5.
20-something.
Okay. Yeah.
How old was
His
Anderson
career
Silva?
probably will be over.
40,
in
50.
4 or 5 years.
He's good to retire now, though.
His career will never really be over. He has the internet. He will.
Yeah.
No, but
always
I'm
be
talking
making money.
boxing. You know what
Okay.
the fuck Jesus.
Sorry.
Well, he challenged Anderson Silva to a kickboxing match if Anderson Silva beat him in the boxing match.
That would have been fun to watch.
Right? Yeah.
Can they still make that happen? Just make money off of that. Make it go anyhow. You're gonna make money.
Yeah.
Have
Well, he called out Nate Diaz now.
I know. I know. I want to see him. Can Nate please slap him in the face? Let me see it. Let me see it. Just get some of that going on.
Well, another thing, too, is they're big guys, the Pauls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the fighters they've been fighting have been typically like underweight of what fighters of that weight usually fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
But and they're
You
a
don't
little bit
say.
older, but yeah.
Yeah, you don't. Say.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. They're
My
just
favorite-
bullying right now.
My favorite part of Jake Paul is how much he mentions that he's from Ohio and he's in interviews.
Down in
yeah,
Ohio,
literally, if you-
swag like Ohio.
If you literally catch him with a question that he's not prepared for, you can be like, he's, you know, growing up as a small kid in Ohio. And you're like,
Yeah.
what does this have to do with your YouTube statistics? You're like, yeah, you know, with, you know, growing up in Ohio, you don't
What's
really have
the
a whole
funnest
lot to
place
do.
in Ohio?
He's like, yeah, well, you
Nowhere.
know, growing up there, fucking, we just had a field.
Yeah,
What's
exactly.
Ohio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite mountain in Ohio?
No, the moment
yeah,
you see
right.
the "Welcome to Ohio" sign,
mountains.
it's like you've just entered hell.
It's like, do you mean your favorite hill?
Yeah.
Wait, we don't.
Man,
Much
shit's
love,
fucking
much
crazy.
hate, mixed feelings.
yeah. Anyhow, let's get the fuck out of here. Do your thing.
Word up. Fucking,
Damn,
yeah.
that was quick.
We need to do this at the beginning too.
Yeah, we really do. We do need to do this at the beginning. But fucking, if you made it this far,
But fuck it.
But fucking, if you made it this far,
like, comment, subscribe. We're on everything. Fucking
On everything.
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
Soon.
Stoned Ape Theories. For bonus content, go to patreon.com/Stoned Ape Theories podcast.
what he said.
Fucking all the links are in the description of everything. Go on Spotify, listen to us on there. If you're on YouTube, please fucking subscribe.
Watch our content.
share our
share our
shit.
content.
Really. And above
Buy
all,
our
if you don't want to, if
content.
you don't want to sub, just share it. Just
And if
be
you don't-
obnoxious. Share it to everyone. Let them think that you got hacked. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Do it.
And if you don't want to do any of that shit,
You can
fuck on and
fuck off.
fuck off.
We did it.